Well, Phoebe.
Hi, babe. How's it going?
It's a little hectic today.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm mostly packed.
I am mostly packed.
I just wanted to do my nails before we went.
We're going to do your hair and your nails. We didn't get to those.
Well, we decided against doing my hair. For those that don't know, Ed does my hair. He's very multi-talented. And when I said, I don't know if you've ever heard me say this, he's a MacGyver. He truly is MacGyver. Can do anything, which is why, one of the reasons why I love you so much.
Aww.
You can take care of everything for me.
My hair's getting crazier by the week.
Yours is growing long. Mine's growing long. Mine's getting gray. Yours is getting gray.
Yeah, the gray has settled in 100%. It's funny though, because it's not 100%. It's like
it's just the bottom half is gray, which is kind of funny.
Just, there's a part of it from the mustache down that doesn't connect in with the rest.
Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, one side's more gray than the other. That's funny.
I'm like uneven.
Yeah. It's gray is funny how it starts to switch over in different times.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Getting older. Let's talk about something let's do the sandwich technique. Let's talk about something good, and then we'll get depressing, and then we'll end with something good.
We'll start with something good. There is a question here. Should there be a GoFundMe for a haircut? Well, see, that's the thing. And actually, I was going to put this on the topic for today, and I don't know what I'm doing with my hair.
I know.
Like, it is officially. I am just letting it do its thing.
I know.
It's a wild animal at this point, and I am choosing not to cage it or tame it or do whatever. I mean, I do comb it and whatnot.
And style it. You bought some new styling cream.
But I don't know I have no plan. Literally no plan what to do with my hair.
I know.
And
it's the longest I've ever seen it. I think this is longer than when I met you.
It's pretty, maybe.
Just by a little bit.
But yeah, it's pretty.
I like petting you, though. It's all the way down your nose. I can grab a chunk, the back of the nape of your neck, which is really nice.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a wild thing.
It's a wild beast. It is what it is.
You put your best look on the thumbnail you choose. Yep, that's true.
Yes.
So happy things first. We'll start with happy things first.
And I want to talk about stage 4 in the beginning, in the middle. That's not on here. Do you want a high-tech tool?
Yeah,
we're all high-tech today.
This is our super amazing
Normally
high-tech tool.
Normally we're not this low-tech. But
is this at the end, or are we going to put it in the middle?
In the middle. Yeah, somewhere in the middle. Yeah, because it's depressing. And it's affecting us.
Yeah.
It's affecting
a bunch of people we know.
Yeah. Okay.
Happy thing. Thanksgiving.
I know.
It's Turkey Day. It's official coming up. I mean, not today, obviously.
If you had a choice of eating, a choice, an order of foods that you love, what would you eat first on Thanksgiving?
I'm always stuffing.
Stuffing. You would eat the stuffing first.
Yeah, I love stuffing bread. And cranberry juice.
Bread. Oh,
not the juice,
sauce?
the sauce. Yeah.
Not the jelly, just the sauce.
The jelly, not the chunky stuff. I'm 100% a cranberry jello person.
Oh,
I like the jello version that comes in the can.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So stuffing first. That kind of doesn't surprise me because you're a carby guy.
Yeah.
But potatoes
savory
are carbs too. Yeah, yummy. It is savory. And you don't like gravy, but you do like butter.
Butter.
Okay, so it would be second then the mashed potatoes, or oh no, you said cranberries, stuffing, cranberries, and then what? You're gonna say sweet potatoes, aren't you?
Ham.
Oh,
Ham. If there's a ham versus turkey,
Yeah,
100%. 100% ham.
I agree.
What about you?
The first thing I would eat is the cranberry sauce because I like the chunks of cranberry. And then I would go for the mashed potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would probably go for the green beans next.
Yeah, you do love your green beans.
I usually eat my vegetables first. I've been trained very well. And the only reason I hesitate with the stuffing is because everyone has a different way of making their stuffing, and sometimes stuffing doesn't taste very good.
Right. Yeah, I tend to like stuffing.
And then mashed potatoes. Stuffing is probably going to be the least.
The votes from the chat are sweet potato casserole.
Oh, yeah.
With the marshmallows.
Yeah.
And Stryker goes straight to the apple pie.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yes. Stryker, if we're having dessert first, yes, please.
But pumpkin pie or apple pie?
Pumpkin. Of course, pumpkin.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Yes.
see, I'm apple pie, 100%.
But the apple pie, I'm picky about it because can't be too soggy. Can't be
it's
too
got to be
sweet.
a good apple pie.
Can't be too spicy.
Right.
I know.
Yeah. So Thanksgiving. I mean, everybody has this tradition. I think most people have this tradition, which is going around the table and saying what you're thankful for. So in Thanksgiving tradition, we will go around the table and say what we're thankful for because we have a table. And it's the Thanksgiving episode.
All right. Are you going first or am I going first?
You go first.
Okay. Well, first and foremost, I am thankful for you.
Oh.
And it's mostly apparent in my mind how thankful I am for you because I've been fixated on this series in Netflix called Love is Blind.
Oh boy.
And they have to get to know each other without seeing each other and propose and get married in 30 days. And while our dating life and moving in was very quick, and we were living together very quickly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I guess we got married relatively quick, but it was a year later. But we moved in, I think, within 30 days of knowing each other.
Yeah, it was like 30 to 60 days we had moved in.
Yeah.
Now, there were extenuating circumstances with that. Part of it was your roommate was moving out, so you didn't have a place to live. And I was like, well, I got extra room in my bed. It's a queen. I got space. And then yes. I think the other part of it was just we had just meshed.
Oh yeah, 100%. From a first date.
Love at first sight.
It was
pretty crazy.
I know.
Super fast. But I waited to propose probably. I know it was a year, but I think it was longer than that. I think it was actually like a year and a half or 2 years.
Yeah.
Since we started dating. I have it somewhere in my phone.
I was ready to get married. You weren't because you just got divorced. And I was nervous about meeting someone who wasn't completely free and clear. But based on your history and what you told me, you had, in your mind, divorced yourself from that relationship long before you met me. So
right, because I was only separated when we started dating.
Right. So you were on paper and physically, on paper you weren't divorced, but physically and mentally you had long been divorced. Oh, yeah. So at one point I just decided I'm just going to hang out here and I'm content and I'm not going to leave and I don't need to be married as long as I'm with you. It didn't really matter. It was just a piece of paper to me.
Right. And I liked being married. I had nothing wrong with the principle of being married in like a committed relationship. It was just which committed relationship I was in. And my ex was hot mess.
Yeah.
hot mess.
She had a lot of challenges. She had a very bad set of cards dealt to her early on, which set her up for some really bad habits later on that cascaded in a lot of dangerous things.
Yeah.
Also, so yeah, dangerous and risky things.
So what else are you thankful for?
I'm also thankful that we have a nice home, and I'm thankful that we are comfortable enough where I'm not totally freaking out about being unemployed, because everybody, today was my last day as of like 11 minutes ago.
Yeah.
They laid off the whole division in my area because they got bought out. So everyone is gone.
Yeah.
And I'm thankful for the community that we've built on Patreon and with our fans and with the swinger community, that community. I'm really, really thankful for everyone that continues to listen and to give back to us and ask questions and participate. It's lovely. It makes me feel connected. It makes me feel like I'm not alone in this world with this type of perspective, and it's lovely. I really do appreciate everyone that shows up for us.
Yeah. And I mean, I could say ditto to everything that you said. I absolutely appreciate you and your perseverance through all of this, and, my drive to keep producing the podcast and improving the podcast.
I have my moments because it can get.
It's a lot. It's a lot. And I'm thankful for you keeping kind of a perpetual open mind about this adventure and kind of what we're going through with this and the business and all of that. We find new ways to motivate you with different gamification for the whole thing, which is fun. And
the gamification is key for me.
Yeah. I got to keep Phoebe motivated with fun games.
I like a good challenge.
Yeah.
I love a good challenge.
And I'm thankful for all of the growth that we've had with the podcast. And I think part of it is the continued success on YouTube and Patreon. We had another person who signed up for a year of support for us on Patreon. Aww. That's fantastic. So we've had 2 people who've done that, which is awesome. And
they might need a special certificate.
Yeah. Actually,
they
get a special certificate. I just have to.
I'll have to remember.
I think it unlocks for them. But anyway, I'll have to double check that and maybe do them a hand done one. But I think the thing that I'm thankful about, because those are all nice, those are all like fringe benefits. But I think for me, it's that I'm challenging myself, the gamification aspect of it, to cracking this nut, which is social media and the podcast and improving it and trying to reach more people. So for me, it's been this like growth opportunity to learn all this new technology, to try things that I'd never tried before, and just to see
what we can do,
see how successful we can be at this. Because I think it's fun for me. Like I get to try this as a little bit of an experiment. And we get to, educate people and entertain people and have a good time with this whole experience.
Right.
It's been fun. I think we've always kind of enjoyed that aspect of getting the word out and having a sit down with the 2 of us and discussing things that we like to talk about and then sharing that conversation with other people so that they get to benefit from it too.
I just want more of this part though, and less of the accountant, business manager, video editor, director, social media expert, legal advisor.
Oh, God, don't start on the legal.
Like if you can think of an aspect of a business, we are all of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It gets a bit exhausting. Like just today, you were like, here we are bitching in these episodes. We're like, no one ever emails us. And then we're like,
come to find out the server had like went to sleep and wasn't sending us our emails.
Oh my God.
So our WordPress server had
there's
had shut
so
something
many
down.
details to think about when you start to market something to reach more individuals, to build a community. And we didn't even start a social community. I mean, we sort of have.
Yeah.
But we're not gangbusters on Facebook or Telegram.
Yeah.
Because we don't have the time.
So speaking of emails and going through emails, we had a bunch of back emails, and I think I had that. Oh yeah, email issues. It's later down on the list, but I'll get to it now because it kind of segues into the next thing. We had a bunch of emails that kind of stacked up, and they didn't get sent through to us. Turns out it was like a SMTP thing. For anybody who's geeky and knows what servers and email technology is, you'll kind of know what that is. But yeah, it just refused to send them out. Thankfully, I have like a backup system, so I have them, but I have to go check them every once in a while. And it had been a little while since I checked them. And so was replying to emails. So if you are a patron and you hadn't gotten an email back from us, we didn't ignore you, stupid server things. On top of that, we got a different email in our Gmail account from iHeartRadio, and they were sending out a request for self-nominating podcasts. So of course I nominated us because I think we're amazing. I think we're amazeballs. And it was funny because they talked about production, and they were asking about like, who are the characters kind of behind the scenes. And of course I just said, well, there's me and Phoebe. And we do
Phoebe
everything.
And me and Phoebe and Phoebe
so
and
like
me.
editing, video editing, sound editing, distribution, marketing, like the whole thing.
All
I'm
of
like,
it.
yeah, it's two of us producing this whole thing.
Yeah.
Two of us. And I know there's other like solo creators that just do their own thing, but I think most of them kind of focus on a channel or a thing, and we're like everywhere.
Social media and YouTube is a whole different animal, and so are live streams. That's another animal. We keep adding animals to our
Yeah, and the irony with the
repertoire.
live stream was it's supposed to save us time, and I think it does. I think it's actually been a really beneficial thing, but it also opened up another way to communicate with people. So for example, Stryker reached out to us on Discord. He's in the chat right now.
Oh, nice.
Because he was one of the people that the email didn't go through, and so he like reached out to us through Discord, which it's actually his fault that I was in there finding
perfect.
finding the broken emails.
Thanks, Stryker.
Because it was one of those like, what do you mean it's broken? And I went in there and looked. I was like, oh crap! There's a whole bunch of stuff that's not working.
I love when people tell us that shit because I'm always the one telling people that their website's broken. I'm trying to apply for jobs and I'm like, your website's broken.
Oh yeah, some heinous websites.
And so of course I'm talking to an HR representative and I'm like, what was it? Your SRS, your CSS feed. Your CSS feed is defunct, right? It is broken. I can't apply.
Yeah.
And they never got back to me. And I was like, here. She's like, it's not broken. I'm like, yes, it is. Have you talked to your IT department?
And of course, their IT is, first tier 1 support, and like, have you tried refreshing your browser?
She did not get back to me after that. But I did send her my resume, and I'm like, well, in the meantime, here's my resume.
Right.
Please hire me.
So along the lines of support, see, perfect segue.
I know. See, we're professionals.
Right. And it's like we do this for a living. The early stages of the podcast, we were in touch with as many people as we could to figure out what we didn't know. Like, what are we doing wrong? Like, how are we supposed to do this thing? It's one thing to have a microphone and to talk to a bunch of people and like upload it to a server someplace, but what's the craft? Like, what's the science behind this whole thing, the art of podcasting? And so we got involved with a couple different Patreon groups. One of them was the podcast support group, and really solid group of people. Been great sounding boards. If you happen to have a podcast or a YouTube channel and you want to talk with other people who are doing the same thing, the podcast support group is great. Well, we got the brilliant idea recently where we record all of our little meeting groups and we talk about things that other podcasters want to know because we're all supporting each other. We said, what if we made a YouTube channel with all of that content? And so we did. So we're now publishing all of those episodes up there. We get a mention because we're kind of not a founding member, but we've been in the group for a long time. So our channel is listed there, and a bunch of the other channels will listed up there. They're not all swinger podcasts. We're like every spectrum. We got some car guys in there. We've got some movie tech guys in there. We've got some social commentary people. We've got some tarot card reading people. Anyway, a lot of people up there. There's also a Patreon group for it.
Nice.
And we're cross-marketing each other. So we're all supporting each other, not only through tech support and that kind of stuff, but by referencing
who's
everybody.
editing the videos?
They're just live streams. We're basically just recording our meetings and putting them up.
Oh, wow!
It's all stream of consciousness stuff.
Who's doing that in YouTube?
Mostly Eric, the car guy.
Oh, good.
So he's doing a lot of that stuff.
Oh, good, because we have no time.
And that is exactly what I told them, that if I took on another project,
my wife will kill me.
Phoebe would have my nuts in a jar. But I'm contributing where I can, and I'm kind of the meeting guy in charge of that, and a contributor to that.
That's cool.
It's great. It's a great group of people, and once again, as the experienced podcasters in the group, we're there helping other people to kind of get over those early hurdles and ask and answer questions. So it's fun. It's a fun group. And it's benefiting us because now we have two channels that are kind of pointing at our stuff. And so anybody who stumbles across them is also stumbling across us, which is cool.
Yeah. Yes. Are we going to the middle of the cookie, of the sandwich, which is the depressing
and then we
part?
can like heavily load the happy at the end if we want to do that.
All right. So it plays into what you're thankful for. What I didn't mention was I am thankful for the people in my life, which is the community and you and the friends that we do have in our life, which are honestly dwindling. And our friends in the lifestyle community have been dwindling a lot in the last year and a half. And January of 2025, I was really finding myself really kind of almost depressed, or it was like a mourning phase, because so many of our friends were deciding not to communicate anymore just because they had checked out of the lifestyle, and they didn't want to continue that friendship because it was too much of a stressor on their relationship, or they're just too busy or whatever, right? They just didn't want to put in the effort.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, you work so hard and you find your following and you start to build deeper relationships, and then all of a sudden, poof, they're gone.
Right.
And so it's been sad. And so then I think it feels like one of the last two relationships that we have in the lifestyle that we call friends. I know there's more. all of a sudden, out of the blue, this person is in the hospital. All of a sudden, right, they're at work. They go down. They take a ride to the hospital. They think it's just, an ear infection. Oh, nope. All of a sudden, you have a tumor on your heart, and like 1/4 of your heart is now missing because we had to remove this massive tumor. Oh, and by the way, it's the type of cancer that nobody survives.
Right.
What? Okay, what are the next steps? All right. So I call my other good friend in the lifestyle who is a medical professional, and they tell me, this is not a cancer that you survive. And so now I'm having to mourn this. Meanwhile, my friend is going through all the chemo and all the processes to try and live and extend their life.
Yep.
And
fight while you can.
And during the process, this heavy duty, really bad chemo, by the way, this type of chemo is especially bad. But most chemo, I will say, if you ever have to have any, is pretty darn good. You usually don't have really, really bad symptoms. They've gotten really good about all the chemo. The chemo did absolutely nothing. Nada. And so they're doing CT scans along the way in the 2 or 3 months. In 2 to 3 months, all of a sudden, their body is riddled with cancer in the lungs, in the brain, pressing on nerves, creating blindness. I'm beside myself. I don't, like, every day I'm worried. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with myself. And we've played with these people. Yeah.
Yeah. They're
right.
They're pretty good friends
know
of ours.
them intimately. And so it's just, I mean, it's a mind fuck. And I feel like my own, you start to look at your own life and you go, wow, they're my age.
Yeah.
And you start to think, what do I have to be thankful about? What can I put as a priority? What can I let go? How can I make improvements?
Yeah.
How can I be better?
We've definitely taken a really hard look at the priorities in our life and what we find important, and, spending time with friends, spending time with family has become a pretty high priority for us.
Yeah.
Because of this and all of this that we've been talking about. It's not just the cancer diagnosis with our friends, but
so it's only going to get worse, and I don't know if they will make it to the end of the year. So I am not looking forward to that.
No, that's going to be rough.
But in the meantime, we will be with our other lifestyle friends in Virginia for Thanksgiving. We will. Yeah,
and that's a happy thing. I did want to call out Stryker's talking about this, that the cancer discussion is hitting him pretty hard. He's going through the same thing at home too. So
it's so insidious. It's like, it doesn't just affect them. It affects everybody.
Yeah. And friends, family, children, parents, like everything. Yeah.
And honestly, I feel so. This Stryker was talking about this. I'll be really transparent. It's a little embarrassing to say this, honestly, that I don't know if this is true for everybody, start to feel like what I notice myself pulling away because I know the time invested. Like, why bother? It sounds horrible to say that.
Yeah.
But it's self-protection, because the more you invest in somebody, the harder it is.
Right.
When they leave or they pull away. So I get that it's self-protection, but to say that out loud sounds horrible.
Yeah.
And I know that I can see that I'm doing it, and I'm trying to fight that, and I have fought that. I just need to be very, I I need to be very high energy and feeling very full. My glass needs to feel very full on that day because it's going to knock me down.
Oh, yeah.
And then I usually take a walk and do some exercising to kind of get rid of the heaviness of the day.
Yeah.
But that's how cancer affects, everybody around that individual.
He commented one last thing, which is her prognosis is not good, 3 to 7 weeks, which is tragic and sorry. Our hearts go out to you on that.
We're in the same boat.
He said that she starts hospice tomorrow. And so it's funny because we're going to keep this where this is for a little bit, but then we're going to move on to happier stuff because nobody wants to listen to the whole thing and like all of us. But it's obviously hitting a lot of people. We're not the only people.
No, yeah. It's
Stryker
nice.
And us.
It's nice to know we're not the only ones. It's really nice.
But the hospice, I think everyone's perception of what hospice is, and according to our good
friends in Virginia,
who we're going to be spending Thanksgiving with, it's not what everybody perceives hospice to be. A lot of people think of it as like, that's the bow at the end, right? Like you're just wrapping things up and it's just that.
They're feeding you ice chips and wiping your forehead and making you comfortable. No, it's way more than that.
Yeah, there's so much more involved with that. And it's really just making that transition, that final transition, just as smooth as it possibly can be for everybody that's involved with it. Mm-hmm. So there's a little bit of it's just quality of life improvement for a lot of people. And I think that's important. And I think people overlook that and think of it as being like too final. And like, that's like, I don't want to go there yet because it's like the end. But there's so much more to it. And so I encourage anybody, if anybody who's watching this is going through something similar, to talk to your medical professionals, your care providers about that and find out more about what that really means. Because everything that we've heard is it's actually a bit of a miracle for people and families who are going through it. And it's such a life affirming process to go through, and people like, it's great care.
And he the final word on that is he did say that everyone that makes that decision to move forward with hospice always says, I wish I would have done this sooner. That's how great it is.
So engage with that early and getting to kind of get through it.
Oh God.
So hang in there, Stryker.
Yeah.
We feel for you.
I know exactly where you're at.
We empathize. We're kind of indirectly involved in that whole thing. So on a happier note, we're going to stand in a TSA check line tomorrow at 4 some odd in the morning.
Yeah.
Because we're flying back east to Virginia.
6, but it's earlier because our flight is at 6. Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever the airport opens, because the airport, our local airport, doesn't open until whatever.
Yeah.
And we're going to jump on a plane. Thankfully, our flights have not been canceled, which is
I know. I was
another
nervous.
Thanksgiving miracle.
I was like, I so need this vacation. And so thankfully, our airport was not one of the busy ones that they were going to cancel flights out of.
Right.
And there still are enough
air traffic controllers.
Yes, to navigate the skies. Yeah. So we are safe. And I did check weather because we touched down in Chicago and there is no snow. So thank gosh.
Yeah, because that's also super rough.
Yeah.
And we're going to be in Virginia for
10 days, I think.
Like 10 days. And it got extended because flying home on a Sunday versus flying home on like a Wednesday, we saved like $500 or something like that. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, actually, I extended it because I found out I was getting laid off, and I was like,
"Well, there's that too."
Yeah, I'm like,
and I can work anywhere for what I do, so we're gonna do that.
I'm like, I'm free. Like, can we stay longer? And they said yes.
Yeah.
So we'll get to meet their family. We'll get to have a fun Thanksgiving. We're going to go to Busch Gardens. They make it like Tinseltown. It's not Tinseltown, but Christmas Town.
Christmas Town, yep.
And so that'll be fun. And
I get to go on roller coasters.
Yes. And I get to watch.
I haven't been on a roller coaster in forever. I miss roller coasters. I really do.
And we're going to see some history. I'm not real big on military history, so I'm going to pass on that. But anything that has some colonial history or architecture, I am interested for sure. But there's a lot of history in Virginia, so I am excited about that.
It's a very old town.
And
Jamestown,
some
Virginia,
seafood.
and some other stuff.
If I can get some scallops, I will be very happy.
Yeah, because we're going to be there. We've got some seafood restaurants and.
Friends are already asking me about crab, so they have plans.
Crab's good. I love crab, lobster, all that stuff. So yeah, we're gonna spend some time with some lifestyle friends. One of our earliest groupies.
Yeah. Oh yes, they were. Yes,
they were like the first people to like reach out to us when we were doing stuff. Well, and there's actually we tell the story every once in a while. We probably told it too many times, but they made the connection between our SLS profile and our Swinger University profile, and they figured out that because at the time we were not out, like nobody had seen our faces.
Yeah.
But if you made the connection, then you could see our faces.
Because I was wearing a very distinct dress.
The dress.
Nobody else has this dress.
It's an amazing dress.
Or these boobs.
Yeah, it's the boobs. For sure it's the boobs.
So yeah. And they emailed us right away and said, "Oh,
by the way,
you might want to make some changes in it." I was so freaked out.
Yeah.
Because we weren't out, like you said. And I was scared shitless.
Yeah, it was an oversight on our part because the dress was so freaking amazing. We had to use that dress because it was.
Oh, I know.
Oh. Wait. Oh. Gotta get the right microphone camera thing. So yeah, we're gonna hang out with them, and it's nice. The last time we hung out with them, I think, was New Orleans. And had a great time down there. That was Halloween last year, so it's been over a year since we've physically seen them.
No, because we went to Hawaii with them earlier this year.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about Hawaii.
And we played a fun game. It was Never Have I Ever, and then it was what was the other one?
It was a
card game.
It was a card game, but it was on the phone.
What was the?
But I thought that was a Never Have I Ever.
Was it the Never Have I Ever one? That one, I think.
That was hilarious.
That was really a lot of fun. And then, so we have a card game that we're going to take and we're going to play with them. They're just so fun. I learned so much about them when we do this. And then what else? We're taking something sexy.
Oh yeah. We got a new toy. I almost brought it into the podcast studio. An e-stem.
Uh-huh.
So it's not a violet wand and it's not the other one.
Right.
This is a little, it looks like a phone, a little control box. And it's got little dials on it, little knobs, and electrodes that come off of it.
And it's better than, why is it different or better than your normal e-stem like you get at your chiropractor?
So there's 3 types of e-stems that are on the market. The first one is the electromuscular stimulation. So those belts that you get that like work your abs.
Oh, funny. Okay.
Those are designed to like contract your muscles and like exercise them to a certain degree. And they use them for physical therapy as well.
Okay. So
supposedly Bruce Lee used them, and that was one of the contributing factors to his death.
What?
Yeah, supposedly.
Oh, wow.
Urban legend. The other one is a TENS unit, and I can't remember what TENS stands for, but it's for nerves. So TENS units are designed to help with like relaxing of nerves and tight neuromuscular tension.
Okay. So that's the chiropractor one.
That's the chiropractor one, typically what they use for it. And you can use those for sexual play, but they tend to be a little intense. They're not really designed for that. And there are a lot of cheap E-stems that are basically just tens units with straps for your parts or probes for your parts. So if you want to do like prostate stimulation or vaginal stimulation or penile stimulation, you can get little bands that go around them. So, speaking of roller coaster,
bands or rods and
yeah, there's all kinds of stuff you can do. So when we were in San Francisco with some other lifestyle friends, we stopped in at Mr. S Leather. Can't say enough about that place. If you want to just go see like the Kink Emporium in San Francisco, that's the place. I'm sure there are other places that are equally leather bound and fun, but they're really good.
Yes.
And they have a whole display cabinet of E-stem stuff. And I was like, well, I have the tens unit, which is okay.
And I didn't care for that.
You didn't care for it because it's very prickly. It feels a lot like the violet wand.
Yeah, I call it the violent wand.
It's a little too intense, I think, for what you're looking for.
Yeah.
So we decided to invest in an actual unit that's designed for sex play with E-stem. Haven't tried it out yet. Just arrived today from UPS. It was actually a day late. It was supposed to be here yesterday. I didn't want to cut it close enough.
Yeah.
And we're going to package that up with some finger
for the
stimulators so we can go in and out of labia and around clits and
around the clitoral legs. Yes.
We're going to try some of that stuff and see how that works. And
around nipples.
And nipples. And I have some straps for my cock. Cuz you can okay, so this is what you may or may not know about E-stem. Because it causes muscular contractions when you put it on your penis, you can actually get hands-free orgasms, which is super fun.
Wait, how many times has a hands-free orgasm worked on you?
I don't play with it a lot, but the times I have played with it, three times that I've played with it and hands-free orgasm. So it's not like a rare thing, but you do have to get the timing just right. And that's the problem with the tens unit is you're playing like dial maestro all the time. Right. And what I want to be able to do is like set it up and just have it work. Right. This box is cool because it has a whole bunch of different play settings on it and intensity knobs. And it's got 2 channels, so you can hook it up to yourself and somebody else, which could be fun.
Oh! So we can do this together.
We can do this together.
Oh.
And I didn't get a vaginal probe, but I almost did.
Oh boy!
There's a couple different ones. One of them has paddles on the side.
Huh.
So if you think about it, you've inserted it inside the vagina, right? And you've got a probe on the top and the bottom, or a probe on each side. Well, the really cool ones, it's a probe on the front and the back. So it contracts this way instead of contracting this way.
Huh. Oh. So it makes my vagina longer and shorter?
No, but what it'll do is those muscles up inside of you, your Kegel muscles, it'll contract them.
Oh, I see.
So you get that like orgasmic contraction without like...
And it exercises my Kegels?
And it exercises your Kegels. It's a twofer.
I'm using it at work every day now.
Yeah, so you can buy these. They sell them as like incontinence trainers or Kegel exercisers.
Wow.
But the cool sex toy one, it's not like $19.99 or $29.99 you can get on Amazon. It's of course $100 just for that special attachment. Right. So I'm looking for some alternative sources for that, but it's kind of cool. They look like the little Kegel balls that you kind of put in there, but
interesting.
It's got a little extension cord off of it that you plug into the wall. So Yeah, it's fun. We're gonna
Take that.
take that. We're gonna
And
play some fun games.
Hopefully, they have our friends have no idea.
Our
So
friends. They're
surprise.
kinky people.
They are.
They went to Winterfire and like watched somebody with like
God.
a shock collar running through the woods naked while someone else shocked them. So like they're kinkier than us for sure.
Yeah, they are.
For sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It'll be a blast.
Oh my goodness.
Don't start that.
I know. It's because I'm drinking some beer.
We're supposed to get our Christmas tree up before we left. That's not going to happen.
No.
And that's okay because we'll have all of December.
I'll just leave it up longer in January.
It'll be the New Year tree.
Yeah.
And we even got some decorations for our front tree, the front of the house tree.
Yeah, big metal balls. They're like a cage. They came flat. That was the key, was that they have to break down flat.
Yeah.
So it's a
we can
wire
store 'em.
ball. They're like it. They're bigger than a basketball, actually. And they have lights on them, obviously. And then a waterproof box. They turn on automatically.
Yeah.
And they're on for, I don't know, 12 hours, 8
Something
hours,
like that,
12
yeah.
hours, and then they turn off. So I don't have to go out there and turn them on and off.
Yeah. We'll set them up once, and at
Yeah.
night we'll turn them on, and then they'll set their timers up and just
We'll
go
hang
from
them
there.
on our tree, and it'll be fun.
Yeah.
I know. I'm excited.
In addition to the clothing packing, and we're packing for Virginia weather because it's a little bit cooler there than it is here. Not by much, though, just a little bit. I have to pack up the whole podcast studio. So, because we have an episode we have to do next week,
Yeah.
the day before Thanksgiving. So we're going to do a live broadcast from Virginia, and it will either be the full 3-camera setup or it's
wow.
only going to be 1 camera. I haven't figured out what we're going to do, but I'm going to bring it all, and we're going to see what we can do.
Okay.
Because it's always a challenge for me. And I did figure something out from the last time we did a remote one, which was we have remote mics, and I can set them up and still do the same thing that we do here because they're 2 USB mics. So I'm excited to like geek out and try some new things. I don't know where we're going to shoot. We're going to be in their house.
Yeah.
So
It's probably going to be someplace that's not recognizable to anybody.
Right.
They'll probably put us in the closet or something.
right, we'll just have, tiny little.
They're very, very private. They are very much not out and not on a lot of social media.
Yeah.
And it's mostly due to their professions. So
Right.
we have to be really careful. But we'll ask them.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. It may be just a very short episode or a full episode because we've recorded with them in the background before. I think when we did one of our cruise episodes.
One
Yeah.
of the Bliss Cruises, yeah.
So we had a live studio audience, and they got to cheer from the background
Yep.
and whatnot. So we'll be doing a live with live people, which will be fun.
If I could convince them to use their voices on the episode, I would love it. But I'm not sure they will. We'll see.
Stryker says nobody should put Phoebe in a corner.
Nice.
Little Dirty Dancing reference there.
Dancing.
So yeah, I've got to pack all this stuff up. The really cool thing is that it's really, our studio is really compact with the exception of these control boxes. It's a laptop, these tripods that like shrink down to be like little batons, and 3 tiny webcams. So it's pretty small. Mm-hmm. It's pretty small. So it'll be fun to see if, we can get that all configured.
What else we got?
We've got the last one and
Crazy neighbor.
the crazy neighbor.
A little bit about us. We live in a very nice neighborhood, meaning it's an older neighborhood, but the people are nice and the people are quiet on this part of the street, and
They're all old people.
yeah. So it's nice. It's a nice spot that we are because it's not busy. It's not at the end of a stop sign, and people are quiet, and I love it. So, but our neighbor, and now I will say, Mental illness is no joke.
Right.
Right?
It's a serious thing.
Yeah. Ex-military, she struggles with PTSD and a whole host of other things. So we lovingly joke that she goes off of her meds or she's off her meds. So she does pretty well caring for herself and her mother, who's, oh my gosh, I think 90. And she never gets a break. She does have a few people that stop in and take care of her. What's difficult for us is that she has inside voices that come out often in her house. I can hear her screaming. When I am in the garage with the garage door down, I can hear her screaming inside her house with the windows closed.
We have heard her screaming inside our house, in the back of the house, with her
our windows closed.
And her being in her house with the windows closed. I'm not sure if
she's in her house with the windows closed, but she's at least outside.
Yeah.
And so during the summer when we were doing all the repairs and the painting on the house, it was really challenging for us. And thank God we had noisy equipment to drown her out, because she doesn't care. She will.
I don't even think she's aware
that
she's screaming at the top of her lungs at
I don't know
the voices.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know.
But as of late, well, it's because she got a dog. And so now you'd think that the dog would help, but she screams and...
No, because having a dog is like having a child. Or an elderly parent. It's something that you have to take care of. So as a result, Ed and I have had to turn on music every single day now. Background music, instrumental background music, to drown that out, because it triggers your PTSD from your ex-wife. And it starts to grate on me after a while. My father used to be very verbally abusive and explosive out of nowhere. And so sometimes it triggers a little PTSD in me, not as bad as you, but I just don't enjoy hearing it. Right. And lately it's been ratcheting up. And just today, the county animal control was over there. Somebody reported her about her animal, her dog. And I don't know what, I mean, this house has probably had, in the 4 years we've lived here, the sheriff has been there probably 30 times. Yeah, about that. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah. But we do love it here. Yeah, we love the neighborhood in general. And yeah, we have one neighbor that is has issues. I would like to move at some point when the economy can allow us to, because I'd like to live closer to friends or a community, because we just don't have that here anymore. And I'm not a big fan of our area. I never have. I mean, it's afforded us the luxury of going to the mountains and hiking at 6,000 and 8,000 feet where we love. But we've pretty much been all over that mountain range, and I think I'm ready for something a little more cushiony. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Yeah. Would recommend, but yeah. If you like hiking on granite all day long. Yeah. It's hard hiking. It's very hard hiking. A lot of roots, a lot of rocks, a lot of hard granite. Yeah. So yeah, we are open to the possibility of moving to a different place. I will be very sad, because we've invested so much in this house. We love our house. I do love it. And but hey. But I kind of want to build a home. A kit home where you order it and then they deliver it and then you assemble it like a big ass puzzle. Ultimate Christmas present. Yeah. Comes in a big box on a semi. Yeah. I'm really into that. I'd be down for that. Especially because we could build to order. It'd be pretty cool. I know. It'd be awesome. And then we could film it. And we could put it on YouTube. Ah. That too. That would be fun.
And be just like all the other channels that we love to watch.
Yeah, well, we of course wouldn't switch Swinger University to being a building channel like one of our people who we watch on YouTube
Switched her knitting channel to their house.
Yeah, our house remodeling channel, which was hilarious. It's a way better channel now than it was before.
Yeah,
but
it's branded
hard switch,
completely wrong.
Yeah,
but
so much about that. But hey, she's making a go of it.
Oh yeah.
Stryker asks if we've hiked Lost Lakes up above Upper and Lower Blue Lakes of Highway 88. I don't think we've been up there. I don't think we've been off of Highway 88. We're mostly in like Grouse Ridge and the Desolation Wilderness and kind of Ice House Road parts. And then some immigrant wilderness areas too. And then of course, way north up in Lassen.
Right.
But it's been a little while.
I love my most famous or favorite part of Lawson is the cinder cone. Hiking on a ancient volcano is pretty.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
It's pretty cool.
We've been all over that cinder cone. It's fun.
And the funnest part was going down it.
Yeah.
So if
you kind of
it's like sliding. You step and you slide like 6 inches. So it's like skiing.
Snow. Yeah.
It's like
you shush down it.
Yeah. But going up it is a motherfucker because just like going down, every step you take up,
it's like one step up, half a step back.
A step down.
Yeah.
So it takes you twice as long to get up and twice as much energy to get up it because you're constantly going backwards and you can't stop it. There is no, because it's all cinders.
Gotta go up it.
That's how it works. I know. I miss it.
Yeah, we'll have to hit that one again too. That's the
end of the high tech note. There.
That's the end of our super high tech note.
Almost.
Yeah, it's been about that long. We didn't, and it was funny too because we were like, I don't think we have anything to talk about this time. We always have something to talk about. Well, folks, it's been
a good year.
We appreciate all of you and all of the great comments and the support and the community that we've built, and we appreciate all of that. And thanks for hanging out with us live. And if you have questions, you want to get questions answered, the live sessions are perfect because you can just slide into the DMs.
Yes.
And ask all the questions that you want. So we've had some Patreon members who were like adamant that they had all these questions about the lifestyle, but they never show up to the lives. We could answer your questions live. You could have us at your beck and call.
Okay, 2 more things before we go.
Oh, you got some things.
For New Year's, we will be live in Murphy's. We're going to be house sitting at a
amazeballs house.
Fucking amazing house. I can't even tell you how many millions dollars this house is, but it's exactly what we would live in. It's like windows everywhere. We could afford it. You know, minimalist, just clean, very mid-century modern vibey kind of anything. Anyway, it's gorgeous. So we're going to be up there. And then, what was the other thing? Gosh darn it.
Cruises?
No. Oh, t-shirts. But yes, cruises. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cruise. We're in April. There's still room on the cruise coming out of LA to Mexico on Virgin Cruise, all adult cruise.
Yeah.
So come hang with us. Book that cruise. It's going to be a blast. It's so easy to get to. I mean, it's a no-brainer because if you live here,
West Coast, yeah. Anywhere on the West Coast.
You don't have to freaking fly all the way to Florida.
Yeah. So
we're excited about that. And then the t-shirts. You did another fun t-shirt, I think, the other day, didn't you? Yeah,
there's some new designs. I like doing the t-shirt design. So there's 4 new designs that are up there. So if you check out swingerlinks.com.
I was supposed to order one. Did you make a t-shirt for that new one? Or a sweatshirt? I mean, a sweatshirt.
It's there. It's up online, but we didn't order it.
I was.
You wanted the sweatshirt version?
Yeah.
Yeah. We can do that.
I'm gonna go do that when we're done.
We can do that.
It's funny. We order from ourselves and then we get a little bit of kickback.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, Stryker, bring your questions for next time. I like yours. Thoughts on getting other couples to respond better in SLS to messages. That's a good one. And I mean, I can answer that to a short degree right now. And the problem with SLS is most people don't hang out there unless they're looking for an event. And so they pop in to look for an event and then they see messages and they reply to them. And it's just, unless you're actively hunting, it's pretty hard to get a response. And there are a number of people who just are not good at responding on SLS. So it's a little bit of a hit and miss thing. The other community that I would recommend if you are looking to connect with other couples is FetLife, which is a little bit more like kinky Facebook, where people are in there hanging out like all the time. It is not a place to go and find events. You can go and find events there. Sure. But people like to just live there, post their pictures and have conversations and
emails and
yeah. So there's a lot of activity going on there.
People really like FetLife.
People do. People really do. We've had reasonable experience there. But yeah, FetLife. Yeah, FetLife. FetLife. So it's like fetish life.
Mm-hmm.
Good site.
Yeah, it is a good site.
Cool. Well,
all right.
Thank y'all for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.